everybody, this is Ananya, and today I thought let's just cook up a quick video and understand two very simple topics which might end up getting confused in some cases. So, as y'all could already see by the title, the topic is Flatten and Ravel in Numpy. What they basically do is, both of them transform or convert multi-dimensional arrays into a one-dimensional array. So whenever you want to convert, let's say, multiple rows and columns into a single row, all you need to do is use either Flatten or Ravel. Now, if both of them have the same task, why are both of them generated? Like anyone would do, right? But the thing is, there are certain significant differences which we are going to see through an example and understand. Obviously, our first step is to have a multi-dimensional original array. I've just gone ahead and printed them. Let me go ahead and enlarge this. Will be better for you, right? Okay, so this is your original array, which basically has 3 rows, 4 columns, right? And which will be of dimension 2, right? Rows and columns. Now, you can get the dimension using NDIM, right? Now, first, let's try out the Ravel function. I'm not going to tell the differences straight away. We are first going to see what are our outputs, and then we'll see the theoretical points which will help you in actually understanding the concept of it. Inside a variable, I call the function Ravel. So, OG is basically our original array. Now, I'll be printing it. Okay, so first let's print it and see the value. For now, I'm going to go ahead and comment out all the other statements that I have ready for you. Okay, so that being done, let's go ahead and run this. And our output is, see, your original array, your dimension is 2 initially. And next, when you call the Ravel function on the original array, this is what you get. You see, it becomes a 1D array. Every other dimension is gone, but the numbers are present. So let's see in what order do we get it. First, we got the first row, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, just beside it was added 5, 6, 7, 8. And just beside 8 was added 9, 10, 11, 12. So you see, you raveled it. Now let's come to the interesting portions. Let's go ahead and modify a certain number. Let's say I want to change number 4 to 400. So basically this is at position 3. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to say Ravel RAV of 3 is equal to 100. Now I'm going to do the print of the raveled array again. Okay, now obviously it needs to change. Let's go ahead and run that. There you go. After changing it, okay, I made it 100 and not 400. Oh, okay, I made it 100. So sorry. There you go. It's a 400, right? Now, the dimension is 1. There's no confusion about that. But I'll go and print that out too. But what I want you all to see is the original array. Is it the same or is it any different? Well, let's check that out. And there you go. The dimension is 1. Of course, we just saw that conceptually. But there you go. The original array is no more the same. Instead of 4, you have 400, which was actually changed in the raveled array and not the original array. Okay, so that's something you need to keep in mind before we move on to flatten. Let's go ahead and start flattening our function now. So again, I call the flatten on the original array. Now remember, our original array is this one with the number 400 and not 4. Very simple. Let's go ahead and print out flat. Let's go ahead and give a new line, otherwise it's going to be confusing. All right. Okay. So after we flattened it, again, it did the same task. Now you're going to ask me, where's the difference? You just said there are significant differences. Well, hold on, we're getting there. So I am again going to try and change a value. Why did I uncomment it? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and change a value. This time, let's just copy the same thing, but we'll just make some certain changes. This should be flat of, let's say, the very next number, that from 400, we're going to try and make the number 5 as 500. All right. Now let's go ahead and run both. You want me to run both of them? Okay. Well, let me just do that. And here I'm going to go ahead and print the original array also. Let's run it. Now is the interesting part. Do you see 500 anywhere in the original array? No, right? The change is only over the flattened array. It is not reflected in the original array, and there is your main crucial difference coming in between Ravel and Flatten. So here are your theoretical points. Firstly, we modified, right? So in Ravel, modification changes the original array also, but in Flatten, sorry, let me write Flatten out here too. In Flatten, it does not change the original array. And now, connected to the first point comes in the second most important difference. That is, it takes much more longer than the Ravel function. Why? Because you need a different memory allocated specifically for the flattened new array. Since the flatten function returns the copy of the original array. All right, and hence more memory and the process is much slower. And hence, since the original array itself gets modified in the case of Ravel, it is a much faster process. All right, I hope you all got it. Here's a little extra for you. What did we see right out here? Let me go ahead and copy this. I'm going to take the same thing. And what we saw is, okay, how were our, sorry, emoji 2, right? Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. We are having the rows being added one after the other, right? So this is row major. So whenever we're calling Ravel, what we can do, I mean, there is another optional parameter that you can give, is that order. Okay, order is equal to, if you say C, it will basically give you a row major transformation, or let's say a roll up action. Okay, you're rolling it up. Why? Rolling up means you're reducing the dimensions, right? So, and if you give the letter F in the Fortran format, that's what they call it, you roll it up in the column format, okay, according to columns. I'm going to run it, then we're going to see the difference. So what do you see? First you have 1. Below that, what do you have in column 1? 5 and 9. So you have 159. Next, in column number 2, you have the numbers 2, 6 and 10. That's what you have, 2, 6, 10. Third column, 3, 7, 11, right? And lastly, 4, 8 and 12. That's how you get it. So that's a little extra that I thought you all should know about. And again, of course, as usual, we're going to have an exercise or test session. Day number 4, I guess. We're on day number 4. And that's basically it. This was all about Flatten and Ravel. I'll meet you all again soon. Bye-bye. Take care.